Year 10, I'm just going to go through some of the work that we did today because a lot of you were away. We need to make sure that you are able to catch up on this. So I'm going to start. We did questions 6, 7 and 8 today in class, and I want you to be able to do them. I'm just going to do the last column of a few of these, and then you can have a go at the first column, but you need to practice these. So let's have a go. Well, the golden rule of surds is you can only add and subtract like surds. Very similar to algebra. And you'll see as we go along here. So 6b, I've got 5 root 6 plus 4 root 11 minus 2 root 6 plus 3 root 11. Well, I can only add things that are the same. So here I've got a 5 root 6 and a minus 2 root 6. Well, 5 root 6, I take away 2 root 6, I've got 3 root 6s. Here I've got a 4 root 11, a positive 4 root 11, and I'm going to add another 3 root 11. That's going to give me 7 root 11. So that sounds pretty easy. Let's have a go at the next one. I'm just getting the answers up so I can make sure that I'm getting them right. It's always a good idea to have Bob open while you're doing these. Okay, the next one. I'm pretty sure that one's right. D. I've got a 5 root 2 plus a 2 root 5. They're not like, I can't add them. Minus a 7 root 2 minus a 1 root 5. Well, here we go. 5 root 2 minus 7 root 2. Oh, 5 minus 7, negative 2 root 2. The next one, two root 5 minus 1 root 5. Well, that's going to give me 1 root 5. I don't need the 1 there, but it's good to have it there. Oh, sorry, I don't need it there, so I'm going to get rid of it. But I'm going to do something pretty tricky here. I'm going to actually take a little bit of time. I want you to think about this. If I've got A minus B, minus A plus B. Let's say I've got minus something plus something. Well, those two things are added. I've got that plus that. And it doesn't matter which way I add them. So that's the same as B plus negative A. And we know that a negative and a positive sign just makes it B minus A. So down here, where I've got this, I can just go, well, that's root 5 plus negative 2 root 2, which is the same as root 5 minus 2 root 2. And sometimes textbooks do that. I don't know if these are the way that they've done them in this exercise. What are we doing? 2b. So I'll just check what the answer looks like for that. In 2b, question 6. It's not 6b, it's 6, yeah, 6d. And 6d is, they leave it like negative 2 root 2 plus root 5. But either answer is correct. 6f, what have I got? 5 root 11 plus 3 root 6 minus 3 root 6 minus 5 root 11. All right, well, 5 root 11 minus 5 root 11, well, that's 0. I don't even need to write the 0. Plus 3 root 6, That's 0 as well. Well, the answer there should be 0. And if I look at 6f, that's exactly what it is. H, minus 4, negative 4 root 5, minus 2 root 15, plus 5 root 15s, plus 2 root 5. Okay, minus 4 root 5, plus 2 root 5. Well, that's minus 2 root 5. Minus 2 root 15 plus 5 root 15. Well, that's plus 3 root 15. Now, that's the answer in the back, but I'm going to rewrite that as 3 root 15 minus 2 root 5. Just makes it easier with the positive out in front. Okay, well, they're pretty easy. But what about question 7? Well, again, I go 7c. And what have I got? Root 27 plus root 3. Well, Mr. Tonkin, we can't add those. They're not like surds. Well, they are at the moment. But I can change that root 27 into root 9, root 3. Keep that root 3 over there. And root 9 root 3 is 3 root 3 plus another root 3. Well, that's 4 root 3s. Oh, okay. So I've got to make them simple first. Make them down to their simplest surd form before I try adding them. That's right. So the next one, I've got 2 root 75 plus 2 root 3. Well, root 75 is root 25 times root 3. I'm going to leave that 2 root 3 alone. The square root of 25 is 5. And remember, this is all multiplied. 2 times 5 is 10, so I get 10 root 3s plus 2 root 3s, which is 12 root 3s. What's the next one? I. Do I here? What have I got? Root 24 plus root 54. Oh, this could be hard. Well, root 24. Well, what can I pull out of that? Oh, I can pull out root 4, root 6, 4 sixes. What about root 54? I know my 9 times table. Root 9, root 6. How did you know you root? Remember, I'm looking for square numbers, and 4 and 9 are square numbers. So that gives me 2 root 6 plus 3 root 6. I got 5 root 6s. Okay, one more. 3 root 800 minus 4 root 200. 3 root 800 minus 4 root 200. This is L. Well, root 800. I could take 100 out of that, but I'd still have an 8. And I could, I can take 400 out of that. Well, root 400, I'm lucky, times root 2, minus 4 root 100 root 2. Well, the square root of 400 is 20, and the square root of 100 is 10. 3 20s, 60 root 2s. 4 10s, 40 root 2s. 60 minus 40, 20 root 2s. So as you can see, this is not too hard. So you should be okay. Let's have a go at 8. What's my first one in 8? Root 6. I think we just did 6 and 7. Did we just do 6 and 7 today? Just going quickly to my website to have a look. Yeah, we just did 5, 6 and 7. I didn't do 5. They're pretty easy, but I've done 6 and 7. And we're going to do 8 in class on Monday. So, get those done. You need to do all of them. I've just done the last column of 6 and 7. You need to do the rest. Good luck.